He's the jetpack wearing jet judo master Lam-bro. That's right, today we're sharing 5 facts about Sideswipe. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite version of Sideswipe and how many versions of the War for Cybertron Sideswipe mould do you have in your collection. Fact 1. Making his first on-screen appearance in the first episode of the G1 Sunbo cartoon, More Than Meets the Eye Part 1, Sideswipe's toy was imported by Hasbro in 1984 from Takara's Diaclone toy line. Japanese toy designer Kojin Ono designed Sideswipe's original toy as part of the 1982 Diaclone car robots assortment. Sideswipe's original toy was released in 1983 as the number 15 New Countach LP500S, and when imported into the Transformers toy line, the red deco was left practically unchanged. The Diaclone toy line also offered the number 15 New Countach LP500S in yellow, which became known as Tiger Trap in future Transformers releases. As the Diaclone release name suggests, Sideswipe's vehicle alt mode is based on a Lamborghini Countach LP500S. Although the Countach is a beautiful supercar, you have to suspend your disbelief when considering the franchise's Robots in Disguise tagline. Fact 2. He's not just called a Lam-bro because he's a bit of a jock. Sideswipe is a twin. According to the original bios written by Marvel's Bob Budiansky and printed on the G1 Transformers packaging, Sideswipe is Sunstreaker's twin brother. This pairing makes sense, as while their robot mode is very different, their vehicle alt modes are both based on the Lamborghini Countach LP500S. While their being twins hasn't always had much attention in Transformers media, there's usually a mention of them being brothers, or at the very least having a close relationship. This is another example of how Bob Budiansky's quick work on these character bios during his days at Marvel in the 1980s shaped the franchise we still enjoy 40 years later. Fact 3. Because Sideswipe's Diaclone toy was also available in yellow and Sunstreaker's Diaclone toy was red, there was some confusion around the characters when importing them into the Transformers. Marvel's Bob Budiansky had originally had the reverse of their current colour schemes before Hasbro made a last-minute switch. An interesting leftover of this is that the character bio on Sideswipe's G1 toy packaging lists Sunstreaker's abilities, including mention of the air intake from his vehicle alt mode, which in robot mode doubles as a jetpack. This feature became synonymous with Sideswipe moving forward, as it was featured in the Sunbo cartoon 3-parter More Than Meets the Eye, when Optimus Prime asked for it so he could fly after Megatron. Fact 4. Despite his brother piloting Prime's shuttle, Sideswipe is conspicuously absent from the Transformers the movie, but did you know there was a planned scene where he was supposed to appear? Just after the Dinobots attack Devastator, the Combiner is seen falling back into an opening in the walls of Autobot City. Devastator gets up and continues to walk forward, only to be confronted by a closed blast door, which he breaks through, which we see in the movie. We then see Ultra Magnus drive in front of Devastator in his alt mode with Trax, Red Alert and Sideswipe on his trailer. They all fire on Devastator, causing him to disengage. The Constructicons and the Autobots get into a firefight, but Megatron approaches, causing Sideswipe and the Autobots to retreat. As the Decepticons advance, Optimus Prime enters the opening, catching Megatron by surprise and starting their infamous final confrontation from the movie. Although this would have only been a small part for Sideswipe, it would have been nice to see him in the Transformers the movie. It's understandable why this scene wasn't included in the final film, as it would have broken up the pacing of Optimus Prime's arrival at Autobot City, leading to his final fight with Megatron. Fact 5. In the G1 Sunbo cartoon, Sideswipe was voiced by American voice actor Michael Bell, who also voiced fellow Autobots Prowl, First Aid, Swoop and Brainstorm. From the Decepticon ranks he voiced Bombshell, Scrapper and for one episode Bone Crusher, alongside a handful of other parts. Outside of Transformers, Michael Bell also provided his voice acting talents on G.I. Joe, Rugrats, The Smurfs, and the Legacy of Kain video games, and acted in Dallas and Star Trek. This is Prymus84, and you've been watching the 5 Facts of Prymus. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, got anything wrong, or if there's anything you want me to cover next.